Folks, fellas, friends, welcome to the first ever episode of Chips and Salsa Sunday. Oh boy. My name is Bryan Corvelo, and welcome to the revival of this YouTube channel. Check out my Tinder parody song from COVID time. Today, I'm starting a series that I came up with where I'm reviewing chips and salsa combos. So today we have the classic Tostitos bite-sized rounds. These are my favorite of kind of the mainstream Tostitos, great, reliable brands, but I really like the rounds. And you can tell by the way that I opened this up without having to pull on it or anything, that I've already ripped into these tonight with a couple of friends. And I have the Green Mountain Gringo salsa, my personal favorite store-bought. Now, you know I'm all about the homemade. Well, you probably don't know that because this is the first fucking episode. But if you know me in real life, I hope you do. You know that I like the homemade salsas as well. But for store-bought, I really believe Green Mountain Gringo is the best you can get, at least out of the ones that I've tried so far. And that's what I'm planning on doing here, is trying all the chips and salsa. So I'm gonna get I have a little paper plate over here. Nice, clean plate. And I'm going to pour some of this out, and we're gonna get a little review action going on here. Try to give you the flavor notes. Gonna try to fucking, that's a lie. I'm not giving you guys the flavor notes. I don't know the flavor notes. I know good and I know bad. And I'm gonna be telling you guys if it's good or bad. Fucking hint, it's gonna be good. The original idea for this title was, because this is what I call them personally, Season S Sunday. Season S being the abbreviations for chips and salsa. So we have our S. And now let's get some C's going on. Here we go. Here's the first official recorded bite, even though I've had probably 3,000 of these bites. Let's Fuck, dude. I wish you guys could enjoy this in person. It's a little on the sweeter side of the salsas I've had, without being too sweet or tasting too manufactured. I feel like, not manufactured, processed. I feel like some of the Tostitos salsas taste a little more processed. On the border as well. This I think is really good. It's certified, geez. Here, I'll read the ingredients. Tomatoes, onions, tomatillos, apple cider vinegar, jalapeno peppers, pasilla peppers, cilantro, parsley, garlic, sea salt, cumin, and serrano peppers. Man, I love this. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Thank you, Green Mountain Gringo. I wish you would sponsor my ass. I really enjoy this. It's a little on the sweeter end, like I said, without being too sweet. It's hot without being spicy. It's got some heat to it, I would say, but I wouldn't say it's spicy. It doesn't necessarily hurt my tongue. I used to be a not spice person at all, couldn't handle it, and then actually my journey with chips and salsa has really worked me up onto higher levels of spice and heat and to the phantom itch. I really, really enjoy this. There's not so much more I can say about it. Let me, hang on. Getting good full view. It's really chunky. I enjoy chunkier salsa. Watery around the edges, but I guess that's kind of to be expected, even though I would prefer a little bit more chunk factor. That's the first time I've ever said the words chunk factor. And just all around, you can't have just one. You can't have but one. And actually, the Tostitos rounds, I should talk about these. These are really good. They're a little smaller, so if you're worried about how many calories you're eating and you're looking for the taste and not to be full, it's something to snack on. 22 chips is 150 calories, whereas some of the other ones, it's like 12 being 140 because they're bigger. So like this, you get a little more bang for your buck, if bang is flavor and buck is caloric count. But I really think they're a little thin, so entirely defeating the purpose. When I'm really looking for that good crunch, that good mouthfeel, I like to do 2 together sometimes, or like this is 1.5. See the light shining through a little better, and then you really get that fucking That's the crunch. That's the crunch you're looking for right there. Man, damn, that's good. But typically, one at a time is the way to go if you want to get the bang for your buck, like I was talking about. Well, thank you guys for joining me for episode 1 of Chips and Salsa Sunday. Almost forgot what the fuck the show was called. I'm assuming there will be more in the future. Think I got another episode idea lined up for next weekend too. Think you guys will like that one. If you watch, hope you do. And yeah, I got an episode of House to watch while I eat these. So thanks for tuning in. I've been Bryan Corvelo, and this has been Chips and Salsa Sunday.